Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in and with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. Good Monday morning, collective. I am Quan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Welcome this Monday morning. I apologize. I wanted to do these Love of the Highest Vibration readings over the weekend, but I also wanted to clean my floors in my house. And Kuan Yin is very OCD. And when I clean my floors, I have ceramic tiles. When I clean my floors, um, I need to be able to go behind myself with a white paper towel and wipe where I cleaned that, and for that towel to come up pure white with nothing on it, like one of those obsessed sailors that were in the Navy or something. I can be like that sometimes. So, I got to clean in my tile floors this weekend, and I became a little obsessive with the white paper towel, checking everywhere and tiptoeing around and cleaning the bottom of my feet, making sure my slippers are all clean. Because once I clean my floors, I like for them to stay clean. And it's a spiritual clean too, because you use ammonia. You can do a spiritual cleanse in your house by cleaning your floors. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you're also spiritually cleaning your home, it's important that you clean your floors. Okay, so I put a mixture together also with some ammonia, and I spiritually cleanse my floors. But I also needed for that white paper towel to come up white. So in order for me to do that, I had to keep going over the floor over and over and over again, and I became obsessive, and I lost track of 2 days cleaning the floors of my house. Child, bleach and ammonia is my friend. I'm telling you. And then if that don't work, I'm gonna go behind it with bleach and child. Bleach and ammonia is my friend. Good morning. So let me explain to you what an ascended master actually is. Because we like to glamorize everything and make it some big giant thing that no one can achieve or whatever. An ascended master is basically a soul, not a sex, male or female. That's what identifies your ego on this plane. But it's your soul, once you have awakened to the animal body you're in, you start realizing that you got trapped here. Okay. And when you realize you got trapped here and you recognize the trap, and you recognize the prison that you're in, and you've had every realization. You can look at crowds of people. You can look at the news. You can look at the same things happening over and over again. You can notice patterns, and you realize you're in a complete illusion. When you have lived enough lifetimes, learned enough lessons, and learned to balance your chakras and balance yourself between spirituality and practicality through the middle path, that will allow the awakening over time to the illusion. And then when you realize that you've been trapped here and you don't have to, and that your soul is sovereign, you figure out, like in Gnostic Christianity, how to navigate so you don't have to get stuck and pulled back here again to reincarnate and come back here again. Okay. So you find your way out. You can't be fooled. Your heart is light as a feather. That means your heart is not heavy or attached to any outcome, to any person, to any children you need to save, to any family member you recognize the playground for exactly what it is. It's just a playground. You don't have no husband. You don't have no children. You don't have no wife. You don't have nothing here. When you were in an illusion, these are tools in the playground. It's the illusion of family and missions, and needing to establish a legacy here in this trashy dump called Earth. Okay, you don't feel the need for any legacy or to be remembered or your name or anything. You realize what you got stuck in, and when you realize that, when you transition out of here, there's no such thing as a death. Only you transition. And when you transition out of here, you don't have to come back once you've had that realization, and you don't feel bound to karma. You don't feel bound to reincarnation. You can declare your sovereignty and move on. You understand? You can declare, I have not sinned. I have not done. I think it's called the negative confessions. You can go ahead and declare your sovereignty and keep it going. I don't have no karma. That was never me. That was just something the ego assigned to me. I didn't do any of those things. This is all an illusion, and I'm done with it. And you can leave. When you've done that, that means you have mastered your practicality, spirituality on earth in an animal human body, and now you can move on. And if you want to, you can come back and leave as you will, without getting stuck in a cycle of reincarnation. Meaning you can come here and jump inside of a body, or jump out of a body, but you don't have to come here with a baby brain, with amnesia, and live a whole lifetime again bound to any contract. Meaning you're an ascended master now. You have separated yourself from Earth, okay? There are plenty of souls that have transitioned from Earth, that are ascended masters, some that come back to help others to wake up, and others that never come back here anymore, okay? So whoever you are, people have known you were like a sleeping giant from the time you was a baby or a child, and they know how powerful you are. And they knew the whole time that you were a sleeping giant, and once you remembered yourself fully and got in your full divine power, that they wouldn't have a chance against you. Because this is why you get jumped so much. This is why so many of them come at you. This is why the spiritual warfare in your life has been since you was a child. They've been trying to completely control your destiny, your fate. They don't have any real control over your soul. That's why they have to manipulate you to convince you to make bad decisions and to go on certain paths. But they're not allowed to touch you, because if they feared you, why didn't they kill you like King what's his name? King Herod. When King Herod's little insecure ass heard about Jesus' star before he was even born, his little insecure ass, what did he do? He ordered all the babies born within the time frame that the Magi predicted that person with that bright star would have been born. So that would have been up to age 2. And he had all the 2-year-old boys killed. You understand? In a certain area. Now, of course, he's going to do this out of insecurity. What do you mean? Someone greater than me? These people, if they wanted to kill you, why didn't they? If they thought you were so big a threat? Because they can't. Because they don't have permission to. They don't have authorization to put their hands on you, because of your soul and who you are. So all they can do is manipulate the circumstances around you, but they're not allowed to touch you. You understand? That's why they've done so much to see if they could put you on the wrong path, see if they could traumatize you, see if they could stop you from healing, see if they could tempt you with lust, tempt you with insecurities so that you'll be in the energy of doing anything for money, tempt you with reward and energy for projecting and not healing, and all kind of things to throw you off your path. But you a strong one, whoever you are, and you are ascended master, whoever I'm talking to. That just simply means you're being refined for your final years, okay? You're either your final years or your final lifetimes, okay? In which you are fully awakened to the illusion. You don't have to come back here, okay? Now, somebody has hired a new group of people to start spiritually attacking you, because these demons don't want to give up. They tried to put the lid on you when you were. They tried to put the lid on you when you were a child, the best they could, to hold you down, because they knew no matter what they did, you were going to wake up one day. And you're waking up. Interestingly, I've heard Bobby Hemmett talk about that so much, and Dr. Phil, and so many great lecturers talk about us waking up at a certain time frame and time period, and everyone's waking up now, and they're losing control. As you can see, they've lost control. The so-called elites that have become and lived such a wealthy life off of our divine energy by keeping us asleep and keeping us in poverty and keeping us in religions, we're able, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. We're able to utilize our power and our energy, especially our sacral energy, to do witchcraft on a high level and to have the power to oppress and to control and to overtake us. But now that all of the people are awakening everywhere to their own power and they're utilizing their own power for themselves, this is the reason why they're putting a target on so many of your backs. This is why they're losing it when you declare your freedom, because you're taking control and taking your power back and using it for yourself. And they know that even though they had the money, which freed up their time to study the occult in detail and really master how to work on the spiritual realm for their own faith, to make things go in their favor on the physical realm, they needed your light and your energy to navigate the spiritual realm. You understand? But now that you've awakened, they don't have access to your light and power like rocket fuel to do the things, the witchcraft, the high level witchcraft and rituals they were doing on the spiritual realm. That's why they're losing control, and that's why they're utilizing every resource. They're not hiding anymore. They're using the police. They're using government agencies. They're doing it in your face because they don't have control over your energy anymore, and you're using it for yourself, and you're using your own magic now. You understand? Somebody does not understand that. Somebody is very, very dissatisfied right now with the new people that they hired. They hired a group of new people to spiritually attack you. And these people are not getting any results at all from spiritually attacking you. And the people that hire them, they're very upset with these people and disappointed, and they shouldn't be. They're doing a great job. They're doing the best they can. And they shouldn't be mad at those new people they hired, but they should understand that whoever you are, baby, you don't even have to do return to senders no more. You don't have to light a candle. Baby, you don't have to do an oil rub. You don't have to write nothing down on paper. You don't have to do nothing no more. You know what you do? The same way you go into your kitchen and turn up the burner when you cooking rice or boiling water, you are like Neo in the final scene in The Matrix, when he stopped thinking that he might be and he started knowing. Whoever you are, you don't think anymore. You know who you are, and you know your power, and you're accessing it with your mind alone, baby. Oh, baby. You're accessing your power with your mind alone right now. That means you don't have to do a return to sender. The minute someone starts sending negative energy and magic toward you, you already know the simple self-defense is to raise your vibration. And for you to raise your vibration, all you have to do is, you don't have to think it. All you have to do is think, okay, let me raise up my vibration a notch, like I'm turning up a flame on my stove, and let me return this back to sender. I don't even have to move from this spot. All I have to do is think it, and everything instantly will go back to sender. The same way in that last scene in The Matrix, when Neo looked at the bullet sideways and smiled like, "Hi, bullet. Hello." And the bullets fell to the ground. That was symbolic of self-mastery when Siddhartha the Buddha saw the arrows, the flaming arrows coming toward him, and all he simply did was this. and raise his vibration with his mind, because he knew who he was at that point. And the arrows turned into lotus flowers, and it fell to the ground. That's where they got that from in Neo in the Matrix. They got that from the Buddha when he was no longer afraid, and he knew. He didn't think anymore, he knew. And all he had to do to defend himself was to adjust his mindset by literally raising his temperature, raising his vibration with his mind alone. That's where you are right now. So don't get mad, just in case any ops are watching me. Don't get mad at the people you hired. They're doing a great job. They're doing the best they can. Don't think they don't have skills. These people, they're doing that. Don't you give these people a hard time. They are doing the best they can. The problem is they don't know that they're coming up against an ascended master, someone that has a full realization of an illusion they're in, and they have zero fear of anything ever hurting them or coming toward them to hurt them in any form. They're not afraid at all. And they have power that they can access with their mind, and they already know. They don't think. They know they have the power. I have the power of Grayskull. Okay, let's get it. G.I. Joe. And I'm not mixing them up. I know the difference between the power of Grayskull with Thundercat, and G.I. Joe are real American heroes. G.I. Joe is there, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these cards. But yeah, somebody needs to chill out and stop blaming the new people they hired. It's not their fault. You are an ascended master, whoever I'm talking about right now, okay? Knowing is half the battle. See, I'll forget that. Something is knowing, learning is growing, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, that was it, and I lost it. Okay, it's gone forever. Let's go. So let's go. Kuan Yin. What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card this beautiful Monday morning as we start this great week here? What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card? Holy Divine Spirit. What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card? Yeah, these people, they don't understand they're coming up against an ascended master that's not afraid of them, and that doesn't even have to fight them anymore. You're the Neo right now. Right now, you're Neo in the Matrix in the final scene. And it's just your mind. You feel nothing. The minute someone even thinks about sending energy toward you, you mentally turn up the stove on your crown chakra. You literally, that's how you function. You fight with your mind. You mentally turn up the burner on your crown chakra, and then everything instantly dissipates. You don't even have to move. If you watching TV, cook anything, you don't have to move. You don't have to do nothing. That you a beast, baby. All right. What is the Kuan Yin Oracle card crowning this read? Yes, you see that big, gigantic aura around Kuan. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Do you see the aura, the electromagnetic field around Kuan Yin's crown chakra? And then do you see the even bigger aura around Kuan Yin, like her whole body? That electromagnetic field. This is you. When people come up against you, you've reached a level of self-mastery where all you have to do is think. You see how the position she's in? She don't gotta move. She's sitting there with her hands like this, and she's chilling. She's levitating. She's literally levitating, and she's sitting here. Somebody sent her a spiritual attack, and all she did was turn up the burner on her crown chakra, and it didn't even penetrate. It just gets dissipated off in another direction instantly. And that's what she does. She's in the Matrix, and she's kind of in the air. Oh, thank you, ancestors. This is funny. They did this on purpose. Don't you remember in the Matrix when they rose and levitated in the air in the program? Doesn't it look like she's in the Matrix and she's levitating? That's what you're doing right now. Okay, that's where you at. Radiant moon of compassion. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment and shift into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use this power to grow spiritually and to free yourself from a situation that would otherwise dim your bright spirit. I cannot make it up. And this is for someone whose energy I'm picking up on in this reading, actually. Now, you do have some ops here I picked up on, but they're giving me a message for somebody, okay? I'm picking up on 2 fire signs, an Aquarius, and I'm picking up on a Cancer, okay? 2 fire signs. I'm picking up on an Aries, a Leo, Aquarius, and a Cancer, okay? All these energies I'm picking up on. Now, this is what I'm being told, okay? Somebody, and this is somebody that's a seer, okay? But this is a seer that is feeling an element of guilt because they were unable to accomplish something, a goal they had with a karmic couple, and it had to do with taking something from one of God's anointed chosen ones. And not just that, an ascended master type energy, okay? Whoever this person is, their strength, they're not at full strength right now. And I'm being told to tell this person the reason you're not at full strength right now is because of the way that you're thinking about a betrayal, okay? Let me go through these cards and explain what they told me, okay? Now I see the wind is starting to pick up, okay? So emergence is the first card that they gave me in the reverse, okay? When I clarified emergence, the death card came out in reverse. So someone has to reverse an ending, or something has to transition within somebody from some childhood healing that they have already been doing, wherein they've healed their confidence, okay? Emergence is the frequency that invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Somebody was able to regain their confidence from whatever trauma they've gone through in their childhood or in their youth, and they were able to get their confidence back, but there's something else that they need to reverse an ending within themselves, okay, that is going to put them at full strength, okay? And what that is discernment. They need to use discernment about the way they are thinking about something. The way somebody is thinking about something is incorrect. Someone failed to complete a karmic mission against whoever you are, but someone realized that you're some kind of ascended master, and you cannot be killed. You cannot be taken out of here. You were a sleeping giant and you've already awakened, okay? And no matter how much they come up against you, anyone that comes up against you is going to be shut down and put down, because you actually came here to enlighten and help wake up other souls and lead them out of this trap. Anyone that's close enough to the top of the pond, to receive the information. Any lotus sitting at the top of the pond that just needs that confirmation, or any lotus in the middle of the pond that is just waiting for that bit of light and information to hit them to fully awaken, okay? Someone realized what and who you were, and they walked away from the mission because they realized they not only did they get bad karma, but anyone that comes up against you is going to experience a loss and get bad karma in their life. But they feel like they have let these people down. They feel like they have let this couple they were working together with, they feel like they let them down, because these were all a team of people that were in agreement that they were going to accomplish this mission. And I am to bring clarity to whoever this person is, that because you're not thinking right about this, about walking away from these people, about a backstab and betrayal, because you're feeling guilty, because you feel like you're backstabbing and betraying these people that belong to you, but they don't belong to you. That's your ego. Whoever this person is I'm picking up on, you only should be loyal to one person, and that's yourself and your own journey. Be selfish for once. Everybody else is selfish. You shouldn't be worried about these people. You should be worried about your own journey, your own soul, your own feelings of betrayal to people that don't care about you, that only want to use you so that they can come up and gain, is not the right way to think about something. And this is the reason why you're not in your full strength and power. Whoever this is I'm picking up on. Now, I have the Sakti of Vajras, Lokana. This is a Sakti energy. The elephant represents wisdom and great strength. This is someone that is very powerful and very wise, whoever this person is, but they're not at full strength because they're not thinking right about a situation, and it is blocking off their power. And then I have the sun in reverse. In order to balance their divine masculine and divine feminine energy, they have to have empathy and compassion to balance out their thought process. Whatever they were trying to accomplish for these karmic people that they were once a part of, it was something lacking empathy and compassion. It was something strictly out of their logical mind, trying to win out of greed, out of sloth, out of ignorance, and out of anger and pride and ego. And these are things that impede spiritual enlightenment. And only through spiritual enlightenment can you access your full power and full strength. So being a part of doing something that lacks empathy, compassion, and balance and thinking that you're betraying someone by no longer being a part of that, is what's blocking you from being in the sun, from accessing your full power, whoever I'm talking to. The greatest thing that we can sacrifice, this is talking about human sacrifice, and it looks like the sacrifice that Abraham in the Bible did when he was told to sacrifice his only son Isaac. Blood sacrifice has always been a part of human existence here in many cultures. People would sacrifice the life force energy of humans and animals to archons and spirits that exist on this realm, so that because this is their realm, they could give them favor in prosperity, abundance, health, and anything that the gods of this realm, the lower gods, want. But the real sacrifice is a toxic way of thinking that impedes spiritual enlightenment, that's honored by God and the universe, however you define God to be. It's greater to sacrifice your mind and toxicity and a toxic way of thinking and being and getting in alignment, because getting yourself in alignment by balancing your masculine and feminine energy in its divinity, in its highest form, is the greatest sacrifice, because sacrificing greed, ignorance, sloth, and anger is what will open the way and stop from impeding enlightenment, which will open the door to anything you want. Okay, but somebody does not want to sacrifice a certain mindset that they have. Okay, somebody's mind with the chariot energy here, somebody's mind is still on pushing something forward. This is Cancer energy. Okay, the chariot talks about controlling something or pushing something forward. So somebody is having a difficult time sacrificing the way they think, and it's something they have to something has to be reborn inside of them from childhood. Okay, to be able to see the world in an innocent way again, meaning you're not a sucker for believing in love. You're not being clowned for wanting to do the right thing and for having empathy and compassion and things that you might naturally feel. Um, if you notice, you have children. Sometime, when you observe children, children will be caring and just naturally on their own be empathetic and compassionate. Like if you are a grown up and you're playing with the children or trying to teach them a lesson and you pretend you're hurt and you start crying or something, children are the most empathetic and can relate. Like, oh, I remember I was sad and crying too because I couldn't have my candy. And it's okay, don't cry, big grown up. Children can be very, very empathetic, and open about their emotions without prejudice, without fear of, without shame, because it's their innocence. You understand? So it might be that whoever this person is, you need to reverse an ending with a younger aspect of yourself and a younger time when you didn't feel shame associated with having empathy and compassion. You didn't see empathy and compassion as a weakness. Empathy and compassion wasn't something looked down upon or as they're going to trample over top of you if you love, if you care. Okay? Discernment, communication. Somebody needs to communicate with a high priestess. So it might be the ascended master energy I'm picking up on. Whoever this person is, they need to communicate with the high priestess. Okay. And then that's what I clarified in the cards. Communication is in reverse. Somebody feels like they did too much and they worked with the enemy for too long, and that they are unable to communicate with whoever this ascended master energy high priestess is. But in actuality, that's a lie. This ascended master high priestess has gotten a different journey than the average person. Okay. It's not like the average, oh, you're wicked, you're evil, you tried to do this, that, and the other. Of course, you never let this person get back in contact with you again or ever speak to you again. You never allow someone like this to come back in your energy. Because of who you are and what your mission is specifically, in anyone else's case, I would say absolutely no. You don't allow this person back in your energy. You don't speak to them. But whoever you are, I don't have to tell you because you're an ascended master. You're already aware that it's a spiritual reason that you have to reconnect with this person. Whoever this energy is, it's some kind it's some kind of spiritual reason that you have to reconnect with this person and they have to reconnect with you. Okay. I don't want to call it a soul tie. It has something to do with their awakening and who you are. This is someone that you do know from a past life. This is someone that you might have even trained spiritually in a past life, which is why they became so angry when they couldn't defeat you. I'm getting that whoever this person is that's been coming for you, you trained them. Okay. In your past life, you was a magician and you literally trained this person and taught them everything they knew. That's why they came at you. But in this life, you were under judgment. Whoever I'm talking to, in this life, you were under judgment and you were forbidden from being able to utilize all of the power that you have. This is why you are blocked off to getting occult knowledge. This is why if you were isolated from your family and things were done to you to keep you in the dark about learning the information you needed to learn so that you could be in your full power, it was cut off from you because you have the strength and power and you will annihilate people with your power if you have all that knowledge. That knowledge has been intentionally kept from you because you were under judgment for the first portion of your life up until now, whatever age you are now. Okay. You were under judgment for abusing your power, and you abuse power over this energy too. Someone might have Cancer in their chart. Someone might have Aries. Someone might have Leo in their chart. But you abused power. The three people that are in your energy, you abused power with all of them in a past life because you were a master in a past life. And one of these people that does need to communicate with you and get back in contact with you, they were your apprentice. And you literally taught them everything they knew. You couldn't have access to that knowledge because you have the power and the strength, but not the knowledge. And the reason is because you were under judgment. And if you had the knowledge combined with your strength, you would have wiped everybody out. You understand? This person has been using the knowledge you trained them in and taught them in a past life on you in this life. And they couldn't take you out, and they couldn't stop you and do the thing they wanted to do because they don't remember from a past life who you were to them. You taught them everything you knew. You're giving Gladiator Russell Crowe when his own soldiers that he himself trained, like from their villages, like he took them from knowing nothing to training them and teaching them everything. And then his own soldiers were going to give him a death. And he like, man, I trained y'all. Yeah, you want to kill me? Yeah, sure. Come on, kill me. Come on, kill me. By the way, at least honor me and give me a soldier's death. At least honor me and give me a soldier's death. And then Russell Crowe wiped all their asses out because he was like, man, you got to be kidding me. I trained you. I taught you everything you know. I know how you're going to move. I know how you're going to handle that sword. I know what direction you're coming from. I know who's going to move first. I know how you move. I know who's scared and who's not. He wiped them all out because he trained them. So whoever you are, in a past life, you trained this person. You trained and taught them everything they knew. That's why it was so easy for you to discern and know how to counter, clear energy, and do everything you were doing while you were awakening. But now that you have fully awakened again, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is literally raise your vibration with your mind. Within 3 seconds, like, oh, they doing spell work. Okay, let me turn up the temperature 2 degrees in my crown chakra and literally just dissipate it all without moving. And you do that now. You understand? Every day, more and more of your gifts are coming back online and no one can touch you. And that's why they're more desperate to get rid of you because they are afraid of you. It's like adopting a baby elephant and you are a family of dogs. It's like a family of dogs adopting a baby elephant and trying to convince that elephant to be afraid from birth, to be afraid of everything, because you know by the time that elephant gets to full strength and full size, that elephant will be able to smash everybody. All of them dogs is going to get stomped out. So if we can get control over the elephant's mind now, then when we get older, we just have to keep the elephant in check to make him, if we all jump and beat on that elephant to make them think they're still weak, maybe we can stay safe. But the problem is suddenly the elephant started noticing their strength as they got bigger. Even if they had that mindset, the elephant, oh my God, I just kicked a hole in the wall. Oh my God, everywhere I step, why did my feet go in the ground? Goodness gracious. All I did was turn around and my whole family went flying on the ground of dogs by accident. Wow, I have a lot of strength. Uh-oh, the elephant just realized he has strength. What do? Beat him some more. Get more people. Throw some chains on him. I don't know what to do. He knows he has strength now. We couldn't hide his strength from him. If he realizes he's an elephant, it's over for us. You understand? Coherence. This person, they need to communicate with you, okay? They need to. They think they can't communicate with you because of what they've done, but this is a special case, okay? That's a message I'm supposed to tell somebody. This is a special case, and this person needs to communicate with you. They're not going to get the reaction that they're expecting. It's not going to be negative. This person is supposed to communicate with you. Coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Now, this is talking about someone's strength. They're not at their optimum strength because of the way they're thinking, lacking balance in their higher and lower self, in their dark and light energy. They're lacking empathy and compassion by feeling guilty about feeling like they're backstabbing and betraying the people they were once working with to try to overtake you. And the fact that they feel guilty about backstabbing and betraying those people that were trying to do something that lacked empathy and compassion is the reason why their heart and mind is not coming together in the right frequency, and they don't have access to the power and strength they're supposed to have right now, because they still see not being able to overtake you and help their friends as a bad and negative thing. So they have to use their discernment and heal their backwards thinking. This person that's supposed to get back in contact with you is an actual seer. This person is a seer, okay? They actually are a seer, okay? And judgment, okay? Somebody's under judgment right now. The scales are being balanced right now. And then I have the moon here. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But the scales are being balanced right now, okay? And no one has any obligation to anyone else but themselves in this lifetime. And it's a trick of shaitan to feel guilty about letting somebody down because of your ego. It's not, you don't understand your purpose. You don't understand you were supposed to come after this ascended master, because the ascended master is the one that was supposed to wake you up so you can break out this illusion too. They might have come back to help you, so when you transition, because you don't know what it is, this person might be getting ready to transition, and you might have to be the one to let them know what they need to do so they don't come back here again. Whatever the case is, you have to realize your souls, y'all don't come from here. You're in a prison and you're trapped. And there are some people that literally know each other from beyond this dimension and realm that are trying to help people that they once knew from out there, trying to break out this prison. You understand? And you could be arch enemies with somebody while you're here on earth, assuming the role you're playing. But in actuality, that might be your boy, or that might be, your homegirl, whoever, from as a soul, not with a sex assigned to you, but from out there. And you might have come back here to help somebody to break out the prison. You understand? All right, what is the energy crown in this read? Yeah, so somebody is so stressed out. Let me move these. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so these people are under judgment now, and whoever the person is that needs to get in contact with you, they don't feel good about it, because they see these people as their friends. I can't make it up. Look at this. They see this person as their friend. Somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody could be an Aries. Okay, but these people, someone's not having an effect on you. There could be an Aries that could be in the background, still fighting. Another thing I was told to tell somebody is you have to know when to put something down, because somebody is in an illusion. Somebody is literally fighting you in an illusion. This is a war that they're not going to win at all. They will never defeat you. And they're in an illusion that they can defeat you. So all you're doing is wasting your time and your energy feeling with these emotions and energy, which is stopping your money, because your emotional body is connected to your sacral chakra, which is the money-making chakra. Your root and sacral chakra are the money-making chakras. And if you feel like your emotions are all messed up because you're backstabbing and betraying people that don't know how to balance their dark and light energy, that are confused, that have a low IQ, that are thinking they can defeat God, that think that they can outrun karma, then you're messing up your money. You're messing up your money, wasting your emotions, feeling guilty about not being a part of a losing team and a losing battle. These people are delusional about stealing something from you spiritually, sacrificing you. Whoever this Aries is, it's never going to happen. They're in an illusion. This is somebody that's in a complete illusion that they still can just take quick action to quickly cause you some kind of harm, and it's never going to happen. They're going to end up broke, homeless, and alone and begging for money. I beg you all, they're going to be somewhere begging for money. I beg you all. Let's go. They wanted me to pull some of these cards. Yes, there's an older gentleman here and an older woman here that's very sad that they could. I can't make it up. I'm pulling this. About court. There's an older man and an older woman. Both of them are very upset about a court case right now. And the reason they're upset about a court case is y'all understand. And let me talk about this real quick. Let me talk about it real quick, because people just be confirming what the hell I already knew. Y'all got to be careful, those of you that live in countries where the government gives you assistance, okay? Housing assistance, Section 8, food stamps, rental assistance, any type of assistance that comes from the government, food banks where they take your ID and all your information, any type of daycare assistance, anything, any kind of assistance that you're getting from the government, any kind at all whatsoever, it binds you to a contract with the government, and you literally belong to them as their slave. You don't realize this, but you actually do. And it binds you to them in contract, and they use you to energy harvest, which is why they work so hard to make sure a certain number of you always are able to get government assistance and not make above a certain amount of money. This is the reason that it's a requirement that you don't make above a certain amount of money to qualify for certain government subsidies. Medical assistance, anything that you get from the government at all whatsoever. And I got the warning 20 years ago, I promise you. I've been got the warning. I've been got the warning. A voice said to me, don't get any assistance from the government. Don't take anything at all. Don't put your name on nothing. I had already gotten assistance with my first child, but after that, when she got to a certain age, I was told, don't you ever apply for anything else. Separate your name from everything completely right now, because they're getting ready to do something in the future. They want you binded in these contracts through government assistance, which is why they'll always provide some level of government assistance, because they plan on energy harvesting from you. They feel like they own you. And soon they're going to come out and show you how much, because they are going to if you try to become financially free and escape, move, relocate, or separate yourself, they might try to attack you, block you, especially if you're one that they're getting a lot of energy off of, energy harvesting. We all know the only reason the elite were able to exist and do the things they were able to do is because they were using your energy to do it. And they were using the Piscean age of having everybody in this illusion with the churches, religion, blinded. You're a conspiracy nut if you believe people are out here doing rituals to control the masses. Yeah, all that's over with. And all that new age stuff that they said was the devil, people are not afraid of it anymore. People understand all that new age stuff was just simply alerting you to the power inside of you with your chakras and your spiritual bodies that they were utilizing to do the rituals and spell work. We all understand as above, so below. The astral realm, which is a lower realm, the astral plane, you have to set things on the spiritual and heavenly planes the way you want it to go on the physical realm. They understand that. So whoever dominates the spiritual realms dominates what happens on the physical. So these people wanted to block a lot of you all that naturally are able to astral project yourselves. I know they attacked me all the way in my 20s when I got deeper into my meditation and my crown chakra opened up all the way and orbs were opening up around me, child. I was coming up out my body. I ended up on a ship. I swear to you, I ended up on a ship with these Cometian faces and all this crazy stuff started happening to me. Child, they came right to the house I was staying in and had this warlock put something over my crown chakra. They don't want you moving on the astral planes and the higher planes from the physical one, because they want to dominate that plane and be able to do rituals and magic to make things the way they want it to go on the physical plane. So if you're not working for them, they're going to do what they have to do to try to block you from, block your crown chakra, block your third eye, inject you with something. They're going to go overboard trying to block you, especially if they attack you from these spiritual realms, because especially if they know you're powerful, and if you're on that astral plane or moving around, you're going to take them out because of your power and strength. Instead, they were able to keep you asleep while they used your power and told you chakras were the devil. They used your power to do witchcraft, high level, to get things to go in their favor. So what you see right now is karma hitting. Everything is going back in the other direction. Balance, it's a universal law, has to be restored. Balance is being restored right now. This is why right now, suddenly you see Somalians, Eritreans, Ethiopians, and anybody else that they're about to pull up, foreigners, they're going to start deporting. That's not by coincidence. They been knew Somalians were getting government assistance and crooks, and they were in compliance with it. They been knew. They turned a blind eye because they were working together with them to suppress the Black Americans that were already here, that knew what time it was, that were fully awakened, that would blow the whistle on what the elites were doing. And because we know game because of what we've been through in this country with these folks, with chattel slavery, Jim Crow. We know some stuff. You understand? And because we know too much about their agendas and all this other stuff, and we're in America, they had to go and bring all these other people from other countries, okay, that look like us, and put them in government positions to help them to hold us down and to silence us and shut us down and keep us out of those jobs, because they knew that they could claim there's no discrimination here. Look at all the Black people we have in these jobs, but they're Black people that come from other countries that are unaware of the agendas that the government had in place as they roll out the New World Order. And now that they've gotten everything in place that they wanted to, okay, they've trapped all the people they've wanted to trap, okay, with that have gotten comfortable with EBT, food stamps, and it's nothing wrong if you get it. Just make sure if it goes away today or tomorrow, it's not going to change your life. You know, hey, get what you can while you can. But if it ever goes away, don't solely rely on that. You should have become independent to where you don't need it. But if you have it, more power to you until they take it away. You understand? And it's the same thing with housing. They've gotten to the point now where they've already behind the scenes, while they use all these immigrants from other countries and put them in government jobs to be quiet and keep their mouth shut, while they did things to oppress and suppress the people that could see straight through the bull, okay? And they helped them to oppress us so that they could get the New World Order in alignment in America and all over the world. And now that everything is in place and in order to unroll the New World Order, they no longer need these immigrants in these government jobs and doing the things they were doing. Where they were saying, look at all the brown people in the federal government job. Look how we hired them to work in the FBI and to work in all these jobs. They don't need them anymore. The agenda is complete. They got everything they needed in place. They don't need them anymore. So now that's why you're going to see a lot of people being sent out the country. And you see how they treat them? They played them. They love bombed them. Let me explain. They literally played. They literally played a game. But this is the Matrix. It don't matter. But the point is, they literally played them by love bombing them and telling them how much better they were than Black Americans, and how much more disciplined they were. And, we're all products of one night stands. And we don't know who our daddies are. And, you're better than these animals. And we're going to put you in a nice job and you're all going to work together. You're going to be the black face for us, but we're going to be hacking their device. We're not going to hire them to work in these jobs and block them, but we'll put you in these jobs and you keep your mouth shut about it, because they can't say we didn't hire black people. They did this for many years. And now that they have everything in place, now they're pushing them out and they're like, wait a minute, you are my friend. I thought you loved us. No. We just needed you guys. We just needed you guys to accomplish our agenda. And now that we've done it, we don't need you anymore. Who said we were friends? Now we're going to team up with the Black Americans and tell you to leave. You see the game being played here? Do you remember divide and conquer during the Geneva? What was it? The Berlin Conference. I'm sorry. You remember the Berlin Conference when they wanted to divide up Africa? So to divide up Africa, they use the divide and conquer method all over. Okay, it was the same thing when they opened the doors of immigration, divide and conquer. And now that they've conquered and got things in alignment the way they want them, now first to divide and conquer, you have to love bomb both sides. You understand? So they love bombed them first and got them to do what they wanted them to do. And now that the love bombing, now that they have everything they want the way they want it, now the love bombing is over. Now they're going to come over to the Black American side and love bomb us and be like, yeah. And like Bugs Bunny. It's like Bugs Bunny. They're going to put their arm around us and be like, yeah, Somalians, go home. You're on the system. You're on welfare. Ethiopians, Eritreans, Mexicans, Vietnamese, it's time for y'all to go home. Yeah. And now it's free for us to say all that because Black people are saying it too. Now we can all, and I'm going to just go from, I'm like Bugs Bunny. I'm going to go from having my arm over here with the immigrants, having my arm around them, eating the carrot like Bugs Bunny. And now that we're done, we're going to go over here to the Black Americans there. Yeah, you get out of here, you Somalian. I mean, to watch it is so hilarious. It's such a show. I don't give a damn because it's the Matrix to me. But I'm just saying, it's such a damn show to watch, to have been able to witness the whole divide and conquer method that was not only used during the Berlin Conference to divide up Africa, but then used again in America to accomplish an agenda by dividing and conquering Black Americans and Africans by love bombing them. And now it's back over here to us. And yeah, look at them all on assistance. And it's okay to say it out in the open because Black people are sick of them because we gave them privilege. It's even like the light skin. What they're doing is they're using the Willie Lynch method. Okay. It's the oldest trick in the book. And it's been used for so long, but it's the Willie Lynch light skin, dark skin methodology. You understand? Where I'm going to make y'all resent them by being way harder on the darker ones. And I'm going to give privilege to the lighter ones until they can't stand them anymore. And they hate them. And then when we switch up, we're going to embrace the dark skin ones and help them to fight the light skin ones, even though we're the ones that pit them against them. It's that same methodology that is being used now with Africans and people from other countries against Black Americans. It's the same exact thing. First, I'm going to side with y'all against Black Americans. Yeah, we have a roach problem in America. These and we can't get rid of them because they're here from chattel slavery. We can't send them nowhere. Yeah, we understand they're uncivilized. They don't know their fathers. And once the agenda is complete, now they coming over here. Yeah, we're sick of those foreigners too. Yeah. And the whole thing was perpetuated by them. You gotta love it, the game. All right, let's keep it moving. So whoever this person is, They're stressed out. They're stressed out. There's an older man and an older woman that is not. Someone might be about to lose a house. Someone that's a false person. Someone stressed out about going to court because they were trying to get away with doing something to you. Okay. Someone is stressed out about going to court now. Okay. Go ahead. Y'all wanted me to pull a few of these cards. What did y'all want me to say? Expectation. Okay, child. Somebody might be waiting for something or expecting something. Is someone expecting a child? A main female? Is this marriage? Okay. Oh, is someone expecting a marriage and a child? What's going on here? What's this about a marriage and a child? Someone feels backstabbed and betrayed because somebody wanted to have a marriage and a child with somebody. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all can see these cards. I have expectation, I have child, I have main female, and I have marriage here. Yeah, the reason that I'm not I don't care about any of these things because I see the matrix for what it is, so I don't give a damn. You know, it's like entertainment for me. To see all the different people on earth, the different races, cultures, and see the games they play and how things move around. It's like watching one of the best movies. It's like literally watching one of the best movies ever up close. Well, once you can realize the illusion for what it is basically a movie. And it literally, and you can get your popcorn and watch the movie. And that's where I'm at with it. Where I'm at with it is it's wow, I wonder what these people are gonna do now. Where I wonder what their next move is. Because to me, it's just a movie. Okay, it's entertainment. So someone feels backstabbed and betrayed because they had an expectation they would have a child and a marriage with a main female. Who's this person that had an expectation that they were going to have a child and a marriage? Someone that closed out a cycle. Oh, wow. Okay. They closed out a cycle trying to orchestrate something against you. So this might be someone that thought that they were going to have some kind of divine child or something, but they might be with the wrong person. I don't know. Let's see. What is the obstacle right now? The obstacle right now is these people don't have the skills to take you down. They're in an illusion with all these offers they keep making. Of course they don't. You're a master. Yeah. The obstacle is the Eight of Pentacles reverse. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. These people, they don't have the skill. They don't have the skills. These people they've been paying money to. It's a new group. They went and recruited. They thought maybe that the old people they were using was stale. And if they got some fresh energy in, some people that might have more energy because they just getting started, so they don't feel discouraged like all the other people that you put on their ass. All of the other people that now feel completely discouraged because of all the bad karma they got coming for an ascended master. And somebody's moving to calmer waters from making these offers of money to make spiritual offers against you. They don't have the skills. So they're very disappointed with the people they hired. And I said it before, don't be mad at these people and don't you yell at these people or give them a hard time. They're doing the best they can. I'm going to clap it out for you. They are doing the best they can. They are doing the best they can to attack. And they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. It's just that they're attacking an ascended master. That's what it is. You can't be mad at them for not being effective and doing what they have to do. It'd be different if they were attacking like a regular person, but they're attacking an ascended master. So stop blaming them and saying they don't have a skill. They're very good. They're very good at what they're doing. They're doing a great. Y'all are doing a great job. Great job. Okay. Great job. What happened in the recent past? I cannot. What's this Aquarius doing out here having a tower? Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles, because they not getting what they expect. So this Aquarius, this Aquarius, I have a Hierophant here. I need to clarify that. This Aquarius started, this tower is happening in this Aquarius's brain. Okay, this is an Aquarius Queen of Pentacles, man or woman, because their expectations is not being met. Okay, whatever they were hoping was going to happen, so they wouldn't have to go to court, their expectation is not being met. They're not getting the results they want. Clarify, why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here, Holy Divine Spirit? Why is the Hierophant here? The Devil, reverse. Okay. So there might be either a spiritual or religious leader or someone in like a very important position in the government, wherever you are, okay? I don't think this person is in full compliance with what these people are trying to do to you. I think they might have complied just to go along because of who these people that requested them for assistance in attacking you, because of who they're connected to in the government. I feel like this Hierophant might have gone along with it, but they're really not in compliance with what they're trying to do. But they don't know who you are, or they did not know who you were when they came to them to possibly ask for permission to be on their territory attacking you. But I think they've done some research. I'm going to clarify this. Whoever this Hierophant energy is, they might have done some research into who you are and what you are, and they might have found out the truth about you. And now they're like, you know what? I allowed you all to come into my environment because you said this person was evil and wicked, even though I knew you were lying, and I allowed you all to do what you asked me to let you do, to step aside and let you all at them. And all you're doing is making a whole bunch of noise, racket. You're making a mess. You're creating a scene. You're being very loud and destructive in my community, and I'm not going to be in compliance with what it is y'all are trying to do to this person anymore. So they know, the Sun. This Hierophant knows the truth about you. They know the truth about what you are and who you are. And these people came into your territory, or this Hierophant's territory, attacking you. And they were just being compliant because these people are connected to the part of the government. You understand? And a world order. Let's just say that. But they can see now that these people are just being reckless, destructive. They're childish, they're immature, and they don't want to work with these people anymore. So because it's a reason that you can't be backstabbed and betrayed. So they were paying people in your community to attack you that will do anything for money, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, but it's not working. They can't backstab and betray you. And that's what made them look to try to find out why they couldn't hurt you. And the reason is because you are an ascended master. Okay. Oh, yes. An ascended master absolutely can cuss your ass out. All right. Tell me more about the situation right now with this Aquarius. So right now, this Aquarius feels completely defeated because they can't attack you spiritually. Yeah. Somebody is completely drowning in their emotions because they can't backstab and betray you. And tell me what else is going on right now. This King of Cups, there's a father figure here. The Ace of Pentacles. Clarify, what is that Ace of Pentacles, please, and thank you. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is the Ace of Pentacles? Okay, so there's a King of Cups here that might want a new start. With a Leo, okay, or what's the Strength card? Clarify the Strength card. I just want to make sure what this is. the Wheel of Fortune. This might be someone is bound to somebody, like this is their soulmate or something. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Someone's financially codependent. Am I saying something wrong? Okay. Clarify this King of Cups. Unhealed trauma from abandonment issues. Shallow surface level. They don't know the difference between love and narc supply. All right, clarify this unhealed trauma from childhood abuse. All right, clarify this King of Cups. Clarify this King of Cups. Someone sees someone as having a pure heart. They don't love you. You give good narc supply. We're talking about a King of Cups and a Leo. Vulnerable, naive. Someone might be physically weak-willed. Has a clingy attachment style. Okay, that's it. Okay. I'm trying to get clarity here for y'all. All right, clarify pure heart. Clarify pure heart, please and thank you. Clarify pure heart. Okay. Somebody sees this, whoever this father figure is, they see this Leo as someone that has a pure heart. Okay. But this is a prostitute with the Queen of Wands in reverse. But they see this prostitute as someone that has a pure heart and they want a new start. The Ace of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles is the new. It can be the start of the physical manifestation of a relationship, a job, a new career. It's a physical manifestation of a new start with something. Clarify. Is this King of Cups a Leo? Is this okay? This might be a man. Hold on. Clarify the King of Cups. Who's the King of Cups? All right, this is the Knight. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. But this is the soulmate from a past life. Okay, so somebody is a soulmate from a past life. So this could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and they see this Leo as someone with a pure heart, but it has something to do with sexual attraction. And this is someone that's very vulnerable and naive, and they don't love you. You give good narc supply. And this is someone that responds to love bombing. This is someone that does not know the difference between real love and narc supply. And this is somebody that this Leo is very cold and narcissistic, okay? But whoever this father figure is, they see this person as as having a pure heart. And it's a prostitute energy that they are mentally or physically weak-willed for because they're vulnerable and naive and they don't know the difference between love and narc supply. Okay. Okay, what else? And somebody is extremely childish. What is the High Priestess in the reverse? Somebody could not create an illusion. The Queen of Cups reverse. Someone that cannot regulate their emotions that was in their ego, they can't create an illusion and they're heartbroken because somebody won't take a risk. Clarify the Fool card. Clarify the Fool card, please, and thank you. The person that's very childish, that's under judgment right now. Oh, wow. So somebody's under judgment right now because they couldn't create an illusion. Wow, okay. So somebody might be under judgment, either spiritual judgment or they might be going to jail. I'm about to see what this is. All right, I want you to clarify judgment for me. Clarify what's going on with this judgment. Clarify judgment. So right now, somebody's under judgment. It's a narcissist, the Queen of Swords reverse. Okay. An Aquarius. Okay. They couldn't backstab and betray you. Yeah. So whoever this person is, they are going to jail or they're under judgment. Somebody's working on something right now. Somebody's still working on something because they're childish. So these people are still working on stuff to try to avoid a tower, to try to avoid judgment. They're trying to avoid a tower right now, okay? Because they're childish. What is this Aquarius working on? The Eight of Pentacles. Something is going to be balanced out no matter what. The Four of Wands reversed, the Ten of Pentacles. What are they working on trying to get somebody out their house still? Clarify the Four of Wands reversed. The Seven of Wands, somebody can't stand their ground. They didn't want to let something go. Oh, okay. So somebody can't stand their ground or defend something. And they didn't want to let someone go. So they're connecting with someone to tell a lie, the Page of Swords. They're providing clarity to somebody about something, but it's a lie. What is this Page of Swords lie that someone's telling that doesn't want to let go? What is this clarity? What is this clarity? That they're lying about not moving forward, and being single, and releasing something that was a burden, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so somebody is working on, be very careful. There's someone that's working on a lie. They're working on making someone think that they're single. So somebody is trying to pretend like they're single. And they're working on pretending that they've completely released someone. They let somebody go. It might be this Leo or an Aquarius or whoever, but they're working on a lie to try to make it look like and seem like they've released someone, they let them go, and they're single. But this person is really still energetically holding on to this person. And the first chance they get to backstab and betray you, they're going to backstab and betray you because this is what they feel like they have to do in order to still be able to win or to be able to save their ass and save this Leo's ass. If they feel like if they can just trick you and make you think that they release these people because they're a burden and that they're trying to change their life around. And this is why this person is under spiritual judgment. That you're getting justice, the Queen of Wands. Their complete wish fulfillment is still to be with this fire sign. Okay. And who is this person trying to fool Holy Spirit? Who are they trying to fool? Somebody that's rejecting their offers. Who are they trying to fool? The Moon reverse. Is this a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? That's single or... So somebody could be trying to fool a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone that might have illuminated some information. Someone has to release something. So somebody has to release something. The Magician in reverse, doing spell work, okay, against an Empress. Okay, so somebody has released and let go of doing spell work against an Empress. Who's the Empress? Someone that someone couldn't get away with doing something to. Okay. All right. And they have to release something. So they have to release doing spell work against an Empress. And provide clarity because they can't take a risk. Or because you won't take a risk. and they're not moving forward with something, or they're not going to have victory and success because they can't backstab and betray you. A knight with this crime that is taking risk. The Six of Pentacles to cause an imbalance. Child. And this person just keeps watching you. So there's somebody that keeps on, this might even be this energy here. This could be this Chariot Cancer energy that might just, what they're not thinking right about is getting fully in alignment and accessing their full power. This might be someone that's an actual seer, but this seer is never going to be able to access their full power because, and contact whoever you are, because they're not using discernment. They still have not gotten their thinking correct. They're still toxic in their mindset. They're still upset because they're unable to trick you. They're unable to trick you so that they can still be with this fire sign. They want to be able to trick you, and that's why they cannot access their full power and strength, because they want to make you think, you know, that these people are a burden. They've walked away. They're getting you justice and this, that, and the other. So you'll let your guard down. And until they get in alignment, they won't be able to come towards you. Okay. They're very unhappy with the results that they got from this group. Judgment in the reverse. Okay. Someone's very defensive about getting a judgment reversed, whoever this Knight of Pentacles is. Okay. All right. Anything else, Holy Spirit? And they feel defeated. They feel completely defeated, the World card. So something is completely over. Something's completely over because they were still unable to trick you, fool you, get your energy, destiny swap, do magic to make you homeless, whatever these people were doing. Child, it should be, whoever you are, you're a master. You're a master. And whoever you are, for you, it's just a show. Whoever you are, for you, it's literally just a show. It's entertainment at this point. It's just entertainment to watch all of them because they're all running around in a complete illusion. That's what I'm getting. They're all literally running around in a complete illusion, trying to accomplish something that cannot be done. Like they're in an illusion. So you just let them, oh my. Okay, so a sickness might have overtaken one of them. Well, hey, one of them that might still be suffering from low self-esteem. Poor baby. All right. Yeah, this is an extreme narcissistic family and friend dynamic. Spiritual corruption of the highest order in high places. All right, somebody's sick. You might need to isolate and heal for a better perspective. That means someone's not seeing something correctly. So I'll have to pull some cards on that. This is someone with low self-esteem that needs to heal. Okay. So maybe you're supposed to tell somebody something that's supposed to aid them with their healing. Okay. These people are all part of a church, a cult, or a coven, okay? Or someone is a part of a cult, a church, or a coven. Somebody's a drug dealer, okay? Or someone might be on drugs. All right? Sorry. Somebody might either be on drugs. Well done. Okay, crown chakra and full demonic possession. Oh, somebody's under full demonic possession. Okay. All right. Someone that keeps trying to set you up to be unalive. Yeah. Well, this is what I was explaining to y'all earlier. Understand something. Whoever is feeling guilty about working with these people and not helping them achieve their goal, it's an impossible goal. They can't touch you. You have the protection of your ascended master buddies that literally are all around you, that literally will intervene in a moment's notice. They're just waiting for you to finish what you're doing here on earth so you can take off and rejoin your buddies and your friends. You understand? You are protected by ascended masters, whoever I'm talking to. You literally are protected by ascended masters. Ain't nobody going to do nothing to you. The person that is trying to set you up to be unalive, they don't know that because they're under full demonic possession. They can't hurt you. But it's like a little child trying to beat up a big strong man and just punching him in his leg, and his leg is that thick and he don't even feel nothing. And it's like a 1-year-old, and they think they doing damage, but it's like a baby doing this. Okay, somebody's under full possession, and coming against you is just like a waste of time. But they feel like they're coming at you full force because it's that demonic spirit inside of them that is feeling like it wants to charge you, but they can't touch you. So that demonic spirit, while that demonic spirit is inside of this person that keeps coming for you, it's like just holding them on their forehead while they're running on a treadmill. Like, all right, dear, calm down, calm down, calm down. You know, somebody is literally running as fast as they can with all their might, and you just got one finger on their forehead like this, like, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Just sit down. Go sit down. You want an exorcism? I know some people that do deliverance. For real. I know some people that do deliverance. This is someone, which crown chakra? Clarified crown chakra, full possession. Somebody's under full demonic possession, and that's why they keep paying people to come toward you to do magic. They're under full demonic possession. Well, hell, if you under full demonic possession, give me some money, goddammit. Hell, you want to throw money at everybody under demonic possession, throw some money over here. Shit. Yeah, you crown chakra. Spell work done on the crown chakra. Somebody might have done spell work on someone's crown chakra. Somebody is isolated and out of touch with anything beyond themselves right now. All right, tell me more about this crown chakra. The crown chakra, the element is thought. This person is in confusion of the highest order. Self-destructive behavior. Yeah. When someone is under full possession, it is the equivalent of a demonic spirit going to Enterprise Rent-A-Car and renting a car and driving over nothing but speed bumps all night. Speed bump, speed bump, speed bump, going into an elementary school parking lot and just going over speed bumps back and forth all night for fun. Oh, this is so fun. Now I'm going to do a 360 spin, burn the wheels. Now I'm going to go down a dirt road. I'm going to do all this because this is a rental car. And I don't give a damn if I mess the engine up. All I'm going to do is turn it in and get another rental car next week. I'm not responsible for the repairs. If this car dies, I'm going to call a company to come get it, and I'm going to get another rental car. You understand? This is what demonic possession is. And when they're in this self-destructive behavior, it's the demon that is possessing the vessel that don't care about if this person destroys their life, their finances, their stability, because this demon is going to eat off of their pain, their tears. Them in the cold, and the homeless, searching for somewhere to stay warm. Go to New York, they making buses free and trains. You'll be able to ride a bus and train all day. They don't care about if they can eat or not. They don't care anything about them. This self-destructive behavior here. You understand? They don't care. Because if this person dies or hurts themselves, they're just going to find another body. So it's like a rental car, right? So somebody is in some self-destructive energy. They're under full demonic possession. They need to spend some time outdoors. And they probably need to do some sleeping. That's probably when the spirit take over them. I don't know. Someone needs to do breath yoga meditation, okay, because their crown chakra is blocked, okay. Someone needs to spend more time outdoors because their crown chakra is blocked, okay. Somebody needs to get some damn sleep, okay. They're engaging in a lot of self-destructive behavior right now, and they're operating in the highest order of confusion. They feel isolated and out of touch with anything beyond themselves. And someone has been doing spell work on their crown chakra. Okay. All right. Tell me about this person under full. Okay, they want me to get this one. Okay. Who's this person under full demonic possession that keeps a Leo? Can't make it up. Ciao. This man is in love with a Leo. Whoever this other person is, they think that a Leo has a pure heart that's under full demonic possession. And this is a cold-blooded killer, narcissist that lacks all empathy and compassion. Oh my God. Oh, poor baby. And they have low self-esteem and they need to heal. Oh my. Okay. And these people they do belong to a cult. Tell me about this drug dealer or street pharmacist energy. Someone might have a drug addiction, maybe someone has a drug addiction. Something is not someone's wish fulfillment. Somebody is cutting someone off. Someone might be a drug dealer. I don't know what this is. What is the Eight of Wands reverse? Okay. A King of Cups. Okay. This might be a father figure again. This is the one that's in love with that Leo, that thinks that Leo has a pure heart. The Page of Swords reverse. Somebody could be speaking very disrespectfully because they want someone to cut a drug dealer off. Is that right? So who's messing with a drug dealer? Who's messing with a drug dealer? Someone that's drowning in their emotions. Somebody is messing with a drug dealer. And they can't move to calmer waters, the Three of Wands, because of what they're still. So there's a Leo under full demonic possession. I guess man or woman, take it as it resonates. Whoever this Leo is under full demonic possession, that's a part of this cult or coven or church that keeps trying to set someone up to be unalive, they're messing with a drug dealer right now. And there's somebody, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a father figure, man or woman, I don't know. They want this Leo to cut this drug dealer off, but they might be an addict. So whoever this, I guess, either father figure or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone that's emotionally intelligent, someone really, really, really wants this Leo to cut off this drug dealer because they and they might be saying something disrespectful to them about letting something go, releasing something. What's the Four of Pentacles reverse? What's the Four of Pentacles reverse? Somebody can't plan something. Someone can't find their direction. Someone could be a Sagittarius. Someone might be trying to balance something. Somebody might be trying to balance something out in their life. Somebody could be trying to get something back balanced and might need to end a conflict, but someone is under spiritual possession and they're convinced that they can still set you up to be unalive. And this person might be dealing with the drug dealer, and there's somebody that might be arguing with them. It's an argument going on, and someone is telling somebody to cut off a drug dealer, leave a drug dealer alone so they can balance the situation out. But somebody can't move to calmer waters. Who's on? This Leo is on drugs. Man or woman, I don't know. There's a Leo on drugs, child, that's losing their mind. It could be a man or a woman, y'all. I don't know. Okay. So somebody can't move to calmer waters. Who's this person that can't move to calmer waters because they're on drugs? Because the cycle's over and they're getting karma. The Empress, the cycle's over for what they were trying to do to an Empress. Oh man. Oh wow. The Queen of Cups reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Somebody is trying to cut off a drug dealer or someone that's on drugs. The Moon. This could be a Cancer. So I don't know. There might be a Cancer that wants a Leo to cut off a drug dealer. So a Leo has a drug problem. All right, we're gonna get this. What's the sickness has overtaken them? Who has a sickness overtaken? This Leo. Oh man, there is a Leo strung out on drugs. The King of Pentacles reverse. This is someone very shallow that obsesses over money and materialistic things. The Hierophant reverse. They're in their thoughts about the end of a contract and the end of a marriage, and they're using drugs to cope. They're using drugs to cope because they missed an opportunity. They missed an opportunity, but they're under full possession, and that's why they keep on working on you. Oh, this is disgusting. What if you need to isolate and heal for a better perspective? Please and thank you. So somebody, this might be a Cancer. This could be a message for a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody really needs to isolate and heal for a better perspective on a Leo. They're not going to get better. They're getting karma right now. This karma is going to go on for some years. This is karma. Their life is only going to decay. Whoever this Leo is, they are about to get some karma that's going to, they might look like a messed up junkie. They're only going to become worse. They're going to start to, their looks are going to diminish. Their finances, their mind is going to diminish. They're in a karmic mental prison of a jail. This person's on drugs. They're not going to be able to break free or escape from it. They're in karma and they're under spiritual judgment right now. So this person, no matter what you do to try to help them, they're not going to be able to break this addiction. They're under spiritual judgment for what they did. So if you tie yourself to this person, or if you're expecting, that's okay. I'm gonna nurse this person back to health because I know what you look like when you at your best and you look good. And it's like one of those stars that it's like got a lot of popularity, and somebody that's a clout chaser that knows that when this person is on top at their best, gets a lot of attention. And this might be someone that might like people that get a lot of attention because they feel like it makes them look good, but they might just be down bad right now. Kind of like Suge Avery. Y'all remember in The Color Purple, Suge Avery, when Mr. brought her home and she was a drunken mess. It was raining. She was drunk. She was dirty. She was a mess. But he knew when she's at her best and she's cleaned up that she's sexy and she's a performer and everybody loves her. And, he wanted that popularity and he wanted to be attached to her. So even though she was in a messed up state, he was like, that's all right, baby. When I get you all cleaned up and get you back healthy, I'm gonna build you a stage and I'm gonna put you on a stage and you're gonna make me look good because I'm with the star. Okay. This is that person's energy. This person feels like this person is having a drug issue right now, but they feel like if they wait for a little while, this person's going to clean it up and then they'll be in a relationship with them and make them look good because they remember who they used to be. This person is not going to recover and look good. This person's health is going down in the toilet. Their looks are going to decline and go in the toilet. Everything in this person's life, they're under judgment and karma. And if you're attached to them, you are going to be dealing with all their problems and karma and issues and drug dealers. This person is under judgment, and this person is waiting, hoping that they're going to recover so that they can get the attention for having a trophy husband or a trophy wife. That's what I'm getting here. Someone is a Cancer and someone is a Leo. Yeah, somebody wants somebody because they like the attention they get from being with this person. So this must be someone that's extremely physically attractive when they're at their best, okay? And they're hoping that this person will recover so that they can represent them and make them look good. But this person is out of balance. Yeah, they're not going to be able to balance something. They're out of balance and they're getting karma. What's the Two of Cups? What's the Two of? They want to make this person an offer. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, but somebody is not getting married to somebody. And so who's this Nine of Swords? Who's the Nine of Swords? Somebody might be a Libra High Priestess. That's heartbroken as well. The Hangman. They're heartbroken because they are aware about a Leo and a Pisces or a mother figure or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that someone is defensive. Oh, who's the Seven of Wands? Clarify who the Seven of Wands is. Someone that took a risk. Oh, so there's a Libra that's been attacking you also, or they're defensive against a drug dealer. A Libra might be defensive about a drug dealer that might be giving drugs to somebody. I don't know. The Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles? Or, oh, okay. The Page of Pentacles might be just another person that's a part of their crew, a little prostitute. This could be either they're defensive about having to become a prostitute, and being a Page of Pentacles, losing all their wealth and money, or this could be a younger earth sign that might be lead with their sexual energy. Either way, they're defensive against whoever this person is, or this is someone that dominates people using sex. I don't know if this is the person giving that Leo drugs. Something's getting illuminated about something that lacks integrity. Someone's gaslighting and emotionally manipulating someone about, they're being childish about reversing and ending with someone that they said they kicked out their energy, the devil reverse. But someone's been watching somebody. Okay. So I'm picking up that there's someone frustrated because there might be a Leo on drugs. There might be a Libra that might be upset that Leo can't get off drugs and there's a drug dealer that won't. That they're trying to lie and say they didn't reverse an ending with someone that's been giving them drugs or something, but they're still seeing this person. They're gaslighting and being childish. No, I'm not on drugs. I can stop anytime. I'm okay. No, this person is on drugs heavily, and they're not going to stop anytime soon. Somebody might have kicked someone out their energy, the devil reverse, and now they're just watching somebody and they can't take a risk anymore. Somebody can't take a risk. Okay, something's getting balanced out for you by a Hierophant. Okay, this could be something in the court system. Something might be about to be balanced out in the court system for you. These people, the expectation was not met. There's a Leo on drugs. There's a Cancer trying to help a Leo recover so they can be with them. There's a Libra that is about to kick all their asses out of her energy. And everybody's just a sad, sad story. Everybody's under judgment right now, spiritually. All right. Did I do a sickness has overtaken him? Yeah, somebody's got some kind of sickness. Somebody's got some kind of sickness. Probably from being on drugs or something like that. Child, these people. This is your ex-husband or ex-wife, a hidden enemy. Okay. Let me see if there are any energies here they want me to talk about real quick before I get ready for our prayer. There might be a white man involved here. A white man and a spoiled brat whose parents might have had a career in the CIA. Okay. So your cousin. Okay. Somebody might have a cousin that's a spoiled brat whose parents might have had a career in the CIA. And there's a white man here as well. Okay, we'll see. Someone's niece. There might be someone named Mr. Rainey that might work at the Social Security office. Child. Somebody might be of Central African descent. Yep, it's coming out twice. Okay, we got the FBI here involved too, where I just saw it. I saw it, yeah, okay, without the name. So let me put that. If the name wants to come out, it'll come out. iPhone, Android. This has to do with an iPhone, Android employee, the people hacking your phone, a hacker, scammer, a black woman. So there's a black woman that's a hacker or a scammer, okay, that's been hacking your phone. Someone might be in the Marines, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There might be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius black woman that's been hacking someone's phone. Oh, Jay Chung, FBI in Georgia. Grandmother figure, co-workers. Okay. All right, let's just go through these real quick. We're going to see what's going on. All right. They said start with the FBI. All right, let's start with the FBI. I'll follow orders. Why am I hearing now again, baby, it's going to be okay? Child. All right. Clarify FBI. What did you want me to first say about the FBI? So there's somebody in the FBI here that's been in their thoughts. They've been reflecting. What is this person reflecting about? Because they got bad news. They got bad news about a conflict. Okay, I feel like this is a conflict for whoever you are because they're unable to move forward with the conflict. Well, we all know they're crooked. That's not a secret. We know the FBI is very crooked. All right, and this person that's in their thoughts is a high priest or priestess reverse. Someone got clarity that they are not going to move forward in their, I guess, attempts to kill you. Somebody was in their ego. But now they're not all working. The people are not working together anymore. The Three of Cups reversed. Tell me about why Jay Chung of the FBI in the field office in Georgia came out now. You put this out here, Spirit. Oh, they're connected to this Leo, of course. Okay, so Jay Chung is connected to, or what about they're expecting something of a Leo? What's the obstacle? A Queen of Pentacles reverse? They were expecting a Leo and a Queen of Pentacles reverse to take action to kill you. Okay, so there were, for somebody, there were several FBI agents that didn't research your case, and they didn't research your case or look it up because they know about your case because they're a part of the same cult, that does things, to innocent people that are targeted, either for sacrifice, energy harvesting, or the government feels like they own you and they could do whatever they want to you. Okay. So Jay Chung of the FBI in the field office in Georgia, that works with Christine Sullivan in the field office in Georgia, FBI agents, they were waiting and expecting for a Leo to kill somebody along with whoever they hired as a partner to help them. So this Leo and a Queen of Pentacles reverse, this would be one of their buddies that they hired to help them. They were waiting. The Three of Wands is talking about expectation and waiting for them to be able to take action and kill a high priestess. Okay, they were supposed to kill you, high priestess, with the Ace of Wands, but they got bad news. The bad news is you're not dead and you're not gonna die. These people have too big of an ego, and they made a very poor decision to assume that they could just life and death within the power of their tongue. So what's the obstacle? So the obstacle right now is to create an illusion because it was a missed opportunity. So what illusion is Jay Chung, Christine Sullivan, and Stephen, whoever else, what illusion are they going to try to create? The Six of Pentacles reverse, okay? Somebody is backstabbed and betrayed about an injustice financially that was done to you. Now, they're closed emotionally because they couldn't sacrifice you, okay? And this is why they were being so childish. So they're going to try to create an illusion about some unfairness that was done to you. This could have to do with your money. This could do with these people getting authorization to hack you, do identity theft, fraud in court. Whatever these people were doing to you, they thought that you were going to be dead, so they didn't investigate it. They were assured it even could be a court case about something someone stole from you. But these people were guaranteed that they were going to kill you because, hey, we're the government. We have badges. We can do whatever we want to do. Who are you against us if it's all of us against just one of you, high priestess? And apparently they don't know who your ancestors are. Apparently they don't know that you know God, no higher. You know, when you want to jump double dutch and you want to go first and they trying to call, I called first, second, third, and you be like, God no higher. God no higher. They don't know, you know God no higher, baby. Yes. So it looks like Jay Chung, Christine Sullivan, Stephen Schrank, and anyone else in the FBI that was 100% aware that this Leo was trying to kill you, they're cutting this person off along with an Aquarius for somebody. So they're cutting these people off and they're going to create an illusion that they don't know them because they didn't get away with killing you. And they're trying to now avoid a tower to the public. I mean, they don't care because this is Georgia. Georgia is nothing but one big government corrupt cult, period, point blank. Everybody's corrupt in government there. So, but when it comes to the surface and comes to the public like this, they have to make it look good for the news and make it look good for the public. So they're going to deny that they know this Leo or this Aquarius. And because they couldn't kill you, they didn't get away with it. The Seven of Swords reverse, and they have to avoid a tower because they don't want to go to the same jail that they once put other people in, right? With all those, oh look, we did another drug bust. So it looks like they're doing work, but in actuality, these people are criminals. Like the FBI agent in Gaithersburg, Maryland, that sexually assaulted two Hispanic women because they empowered him to. They told him, you're the FBI. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, once we give you that badge and you join this cult of ours, you can go out and here and sexually assault whoever you want to sexually assault. You can kill whoever you want to kill. You can just make sure no one can record you. And even if they record you, you can just send someone to kill them. Don't worry, we'll cover for you. Because, hey, it is what it is in 2025. And you can do whatever you want in the government. And he got turned into a whole cowboy and went out and started sexually assaulting women out in the open with his FBI uniform on. Like, hey, I didn't know it was that good here in America. Dang. You understand? When you empower people to think there are no consequences and they're above the law because they're a part of a cult or a secret society, and you're going to cover for them, some of them don't have good sense in their head and they go overboard and they go around and start essaying women and essaying little boys and doing all kinds of things because you told someone with a low IQ you could do whatever you want. And they think that means I could walk around with my chest out in broad daylight and just do whatever I want. Anything else about Jay Chung in the FBI in Georgia? He's under judgment, along with Christine Sullivan, along with Stephen Schrank. Okay, the Page of Swords. If you see any of these people in the news, with looking a hot mess, they're demonically possessed. They're going to show them, look, we just busted more fentanyl. We just did a big drug bust. Y'all know all that's just for show. That's just for show. They don't do their real jobs. They busy out here helping people to steal people's inheritance. They out here helping people to kill and get rid of people that they have wronged. That's what they're out here doing, abusing their access to power. They all need to be fired and placed in the jails that they at one time were putting other people in. The Page of Swords reverse. Somebody is cussing out loud right now. What's the Page of? Because they're under judgment. Clarify the Page of Swords reverse. Somebody is cutting somebody off and cussing somebody out. They're going to try to act like they don't know something with the Two of Swords here because they couldn't get away with it. This fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I cannot. All right, I'm done with you, Jay Chung and the FBI, Christine Sullivan, Stephen Schrank. Y'all still think it's a game? Or y'all want to play? All right. Tell me about someone's cousin whose daddy was in the CIA, so I can kill and steal from whoever I want. And this white man. Tell me about this, my daddy, your cousin. Somebody's cousin, daddy had a career in the CIA. So they feel like they can steal and kill whoever they want because they're a spoiled brat. Okay? Your cousin. Somebody's name might be Nona. Nona! I don't know. I felt like I just needed to yell, Nona, Nona Chisholm, Nona Chisholm. Okay, clarify. My daddy was in the CIA, so I can steal from and kill whoever I want. The Devil in reverse. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so what's going on here? The Devil in reverse with this friend that they had. A mother figure here, the Queen of Cups could be a mother figure. Somebody might have, or someone emotionally intelligent. Somebody might have connected with somebody here to make them an offer. But the Three of Cups reverse, someone does not want to connect with someone or work with them anymore. Damn. You see how this came out right behind it? So somebody does not want to party, celebrate with someone, or work with them anymore. Okay, tell me about this white man. Tell me about this white man, Holy Spirit. This white man might be in a mental imprisonment. Oh my. Because somebody missed an opportunity or somebody didn't get an Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have thought someone had a plan to take very quick action. Someone thought that someone was going to be able to do something real quick to somebody. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. A death. A death. Nona Thymes Chisholm, Colorado. Nona, Nona, Nona Thymes, Thymes, Chisholm, Chisolm, Nona Thymes, Chisholm, Colorado, San Antonio, Texas, Georgia. So somebody thought that whoever this white man is, whoever's daddy is someone's cousin that was in the CIA, they thought that they were going to take very quick action. They had a good plan where they were going to cause a quick death to somebody, okay? But it never happened. So this white man don't want to celebrate or work with this person anymore. It's a missed opportunity. I can't make it up. There's the Ace of Swords giving you confirmation and the Ace of Pentacles. It's a missed opportunity for this white man to make money that he was offered by someone, a spoiled brat whose daddy had a full career in the CIA that might be your cousin. And what's the outcome for this person? Oh, it's an imbalance now. Somebody might be connecting. What's the Page of Cups? Somebody's no longer in a mental imprisonment. Someone wants to apologize. Somebody might be a cold-hearted bee. Someone might lack all empathy and compassion. Someone might be a narcissist. Somebody might be a real narcissist, like a sociopath. Somebody might be a real sociopath. And what's the most likely outcome for whoever this cousin energy is? A Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, can't take a risk because everyone is aware. Okay, let's go. What's the Two of Swords reverse? They have to pull back. Someone can't be seen. So somebody is holding back and pulling back from someone. It's like they have to act like they don't know something, or they can't see something. This might be, what did I just pull? A Queen of Pentacles or a King of Pentacles. So there's somebody that is, I can't make it up. I saw the Ace of Swords. There's a King of Pentacles reverse that's distancing themselves from this spoiled brat that might be your cousin, whose daddy might have had a career in the CIA, because they can't be seen with them right now. This King of Pentacles reverse, because of their reputation. They might be being watched right now with the Seven of Pentacles. They might be being watched. What's the Three of Cups? Or they might have been being watched because they celebrated with this person at one time. So somebody might be connecting all the dots in this criminal network of all these people that were doing stuff. And someone might have been this person's, your cousin's friend, or celebrated with them before. And because everyone is being watched right now, they don't want to take a risk because something's not going in their favor. They didn't think right about something, and now they're the wounded warrior. They thought if they hung in there and kept doing things to you, eventually they would overcome. Somebody might they didn't think right about something. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio that couldn't backstab and betray you. So somebody thought Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio had the ability and the skills to backstab and betray you. They thought this person was going to be able to reverse an ending with you and cause you a death, or get rid of you or trick you. But they were not able to do it. They don't have the skill, the ability, or the power to do that. And because they didn't think right, now somebody might be about to be homeless, or someone's stability or foundation is off. Yep. Because someone's getting clarity about a lot of money or a gift or something. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Three of Cups reverse. All right. So this might be someone here that leads with their sexual energy, with low self-esteem, that someone's not celebrating with anymore. They're closed emotionally. A younger fire sign. Yeah. So a Cancer and a younger fire sign thought together that they were going to be able to overthrow whoever you are and trick you. I'm talking to the High Priestess. And these people had faith in them that they could do it, but they couldn't. So everybody's running for the hills because they have footage on video camera and instances where all these people are on video footage celebrating together, spending time together, partying together, because they thought you would be dead by now. Okay? And someone's friend was in their ego. This might be this white man. They were in their ego about whoever that fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag is, because they might have come off very arrogant, cocky, like very confident that they could get a job done. And they had a lot of faith and confidence in this fire sign because they were so arrogant. Let me tell you something. I never trust an arrogant person to do something for me. I would never, ever trust someone that's arrogant and in their ego to make decisions for me or to pay them to do something, because arrogance blinds people from logic and blinds people from the truth. Arrogance and ego will stop a person from seeing the reality of a situation. And when you put all your faith and trust in a person that's arrogant and ego, sometimes they'll get detached from reality and they'll be overly confident and they'll be flying too close to the sun. You understand? So somebody realizes that it was all fluff. Somebody was just arrogant for no reason. They didn't have any authority or power to do anything to you. Because you're humble. Understand, see, this is where people mess up and they're stupid. Because you're so humble and you're meek and you're not loud like them and you're not out there poking out your chest and beating your chest about your abilities and what you can do. And because these people were so loud and their arrogance and pride, they felt like they were all powerful, all knowing, and could get anything done. But the thing about arrogance and pride like that is oftentimes arrogance is a cover for shame. Shame that you're a bully. Shame that you only pick on and fight people that are weaker than you, that you know you can defeat. And a person that lacks discernment and intuition will see someone like that, that's a bully, and they'll think that that bully is powerful and strong because they've seen them overpower and hurt so many people. But what they fail to realize is they're only overpowering weak people that don't have the power and the strength to defend themselves. That doesn't mean they're smart or strong. That means they're going after slow, dumber targets that are weaker than them. That's not strength, okay? Whoever you are, you have a quiet strength. And someone lacked discernment to see your quiet strength. So you sat there and watched the goofies try to line up around you to do something because God sent you here to teach them a lesson about real power and the source of real strength. All right, I'm gonna finish these cards, but while I'm doing that, let me light my coals so I can prepare for this prayer that we're going to do. Yes, someone grossly underestimated your strength and power, honey. Someone grossly underestimated your power. Because you're here to teach them a lesson about picking on people weaker than them. Of course, a dummy is going to be cheering on another dummy that thinks somebody is strong because they've beaten up people that are smaller than them or weaker than them or have less than them. Oh, look how strong he is. I'm going to hire him to beat up somebody for me because look how strong he's not, or she or he is not strong. They're picking on people that are weaker than them. And if you admire that, you're a complete idiot. Yes. The King of Pentacles? What about him? Yes. Okay, that did something unequitable. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. They're going to have to provide you clarity about it. Okay, so there is a King of Pentacles out here. Someone is going to provide you clarity about something possibly in court that was not distributed properly. They're going to have to provide you clarity about it with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles reverse talks about something that was unequitable. Something was not given out properly. So this might be inheritance. Whatever this is, they're going to provide you clarity about it. And it's a lot of money or resources. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, there's someone coming towards you, a knight energy coming toward you. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for yes. Okay. All right. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Empress love you. You can. All right, good. So that was just a sign. They told me no more information about that. They don't want me to give any more information out. Somebody's gonna get something, okay? And they don't want me to discuss it. Okay. So whoever you are, keep your mouth shut, complete blackout for everybody. Whatever, you're gonna get justice, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Somebody's about to get some justice for something that happened a long time ago that was unfair. But you're to keep your mouth shut. You're not to discuss it with anybody. You're not to give anyone any information at all. Nothing. Who won, what, where, who's coming toward you, who you con, who used it. You're not to tell anybody anything about anything, okay? That's why my screen did that. That was spiritual. Don't tell nobody nothing about nothing. Okay, I got you. What's going on? Someone's name might be Mr. Rainey in the Social Security office. What about this Mr. Rainey? I have an Emperor energy. This might be he. This person might work in the SSI office at 401 West Peachtree Street. Okay, what about this Mr. Rainey? Somebody couldn't backstab and betray someone using magic. Okay. So somebody was doing spell work to try to backstab and betray somebody. Okay. But something that was too much of a burden, somebody has to release very quickly. The Ace of Pentacles. So this is someone's getting clarity about an Ace of Pentacles. This might be a large amount of money. Uh-oh. This could be in the form of a Social Security benefit for somebody. And somebody might have worked together or come together to do something, but the expectation was not met of what they were trying to get away with. And now somebody has to make something fair because an expectation wasn't met. The Devil in reverse. Okay. So somebody was doing magic and spell work, and now they're closed emotionally. I did this reading some time ago. I don't even know why. Yeah, there was, I'll tell you a quick story. There was a story about a supervisor named Mr. Rainey that worked as a supervisor in the SSI office at 401 West Peachtree Street. And it's a good bedtime story. You can tell it to your children. One day, someone went to see Mr. Rainey about fraud that was done in the SSI office on their name. And somebody that's a part of a cult didn't want a high priestess to find out about that fraud. So a Leo by the name of Shaquana Denson went and skipped her ass up to the Social Security office and demanded to see Mr. Rainey. And because, they do the secret handshake and the wink, because they're Masons and they're part of the cult, she managed to get in the back office and said, "Hey, I need to talk to you." And he was like, "Well, what do you need to talk to me about, young lady? I need you to do me a favor. I need you to lie when this person comes into the office about the fraud that was committed. And I'm working with Gary Spencer Moore. I work for him. And I need you to lie about the fraud that was committed and identity theft and the falsehood about someone having a mental illness. I need you to lie about that for me." "Well, I don't know now, young lady. I didn't get in trouble for that." And then Shaquana Denson, this Leo, she pulled her pants and panties down and she turned around and she boomed up and put that big round golden brown smooth bunkie up into Mr. Rainey's face. And Mr. Rainey took his nose and he put his head back and he put his head down put his nose into the back of her booty. And he right there in the Social Security office in the back. And then he pulled his nose out and said, "Oh, it stinks. It stinks." But then Mr. Rainey said, "You know what? I made it through COVID and I can make it through this too. Where's my COVID mask?" And he went and got his COVID mask and he slid it over his face. And Mr. Rainey pulled down his pants and he went right on in. Went right on raw dog, went right on up into Shaquana Denson's big round bunkie. And then after it was all over, he found out she had AIDS. He was really mad about that because his wife be watching readings too. But after that, in that moment, he was winning. And in that moment, he zipped up his pants. And when the high priestess went into the Social Security office, he was like, "Ain't nothing in this computer about you or Gary Spencer Moore committing fraud. It's a blank screen. I don't see nothing here. Nothing at all." Ooh, that Shaquana. Like King of the Hill. He survived COVID. He said, "I can survive this too." All right, Mr. Rainey, there's Shaquana Denson, the Page of Wands. All right, so somebody with a younger fire sign. What about Mr. Rainey? Somebody now is very defensive. Somebody is very defensive right now, and they can't control they might be overly emotional right now. This night energy that sucked D real good because something's not going in their favor. And they're like, you didn't have a good time? I was itching. And then my wife wouldn't let me touch her after all that stuff came out that QUAN said. Damn it. I was itching. I was itching after dealing with this fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo, Shaquana Denson. What else? Mr. Rainey, why is he out here now? He can't take a risk. He's cutting this fire sign off, this prostitute. He's cutting this big bunkie off that at one time, he didn't mind what it smelled like. He put his COVID mask on and said, I'm going in. And this fire sign can't recover because he has to now give his testimony. And he's burdened because they thought that the spell work is going to take you out. See, these people, they have such a big ego, and he's under judgment. Okay, so Mr. Rainey, just in case anyone is in Georgia and has a Social Security case where you're not getting any fairness, you have a Mr. Rainey here that is a supervisor at 401 S Peachtree Street, and he was committing or helping people to get away with fraud in the Social Security office because Shaquana Denson had boomed up and put her booty in his face, and he couldn't control himself, even though he put a clothes hanger over his nose before he went in, like it's the military or something. He's under judgment right now. He's under judgment for his involvement in this, Mr. Rainey. Okay. Oh, child, they love me. They said, I know my collective talking trash, like, see QUAN, that's why you had to leave the country. You see QUAN. All right, who's the Central African? Who is the Central African, Holy Divine Spirit? Yeah, they're not moving forward with whatever they were doing to you. The Eight of Pentacles. Someone might be working on something right now. The Hierophant in reverse. Who's the Hierophant in reverse, please? Someone closed emotionally. Okay, a Taurus. So there's a Taurus and an Aquarius here that is not going to move forward. So there is a Taurus and an Aquarius that's not going to be able to move forward in taking action to do something to you. That's two people here. So these are two karmic people that are in this cult and are a part of a secret society. They're Masons. One is a Taurus and one is an Aquarius. They're not going to be able to do something to you anymore. Okay, got it. And Central African might be trying to balance something right now. Okay. The Star, clarify the Star. Someone is going to reverse an ending with maybe the real Star. Maybe someone might be getting divorced from somebody. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, someone might be a Scorpio. Okay, wait. They pushing me on my back hard now. All right, go ahead. Okay, somebody, an Aquarius, or someone that wasn't in alignment, or someone is reversing an ending, or someone has to reverse an ending with you, or they have to reverse an ending with an Emperor. An Aquarius, okay, an Aries and an Aquarius might have to reverse an ending with someone so that they can uncover what they were hiding. Okay. Who do they have to reverse an ending with? Clarify the Death card reverse. Strength card, a Leo. So they have to reverse an ending. An Aquarius and a Leo has to reverse an ending with a Leo to reveal something that was hidden. Wait a minute. I have Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, and Leo here. There might be up to 4 people here that now have to reverse an ending with a Central African. It's like they're reporting to somebody. Okay. So they're reporting to the Central African for something. Okay. So they're the Taurus, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Cancer, and a Leo. These were the people that were trying to kill you. they have to report to the Central African for something, that it's over. They're going to announce to them that it's over. The Knight of Cups, that Knight of Cups might be whoever that white man was connected to someone's cousin, okay? And that they're going to move forward with the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's going to move forward with the Ten of Pentacles and balance something out. The Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh boy. So someone's having a meeting with an Empress in the reverse. That might be the Libra. They're going to have to give you back your money. If somebody was scamming you and stealing your money and doing stuff, they're not going to be able to move forward or persevere. This could be a Cancer. You're going to get victory and success now. People are going to have to restore what they've taken from you. There might be an Empress in the reverse that might be still being childish, that's going to do something to win at all costs around your home. So an Empress in the reverse is going to do something to try to win at all costs, or they already did, and it got illuminated, and now they feel sad. Yeah, because they were doing too much. They were doing too much. Who's this grandmother figure? That's someone's coworker. Give me a sec, y'all. I'm just getting this charcoal ready for the prayer. That's all. Yeah, somebody was doing way too much. Tell me about this grandmother figure, please, and thank you. Tell me about this grandmother figure, co-workers. So whoever this older woman is with the Fool card that was taking all these risks against you, it didn't go in her favor, and now she's dealing with a heavy burden because someone is aware of this Libra. Someone is backstabbed and betrayed. Either this grandmother figure or the Empress in the reverse. So there's a grandmother figure that hired a Libra on contract to kill you or hurt you, take you out, slow you down. This is an occultist, this Libra, high priestess. And now someone's backstabbed and betrayed. Yeah. Someone is this grandmother figure, this might be a Taurus. This grandmother figure feels backstabbed and betrayed because you're still alive and you're still kicking and talking and everything. And this has to do with whatever is being recovered for you, okay? So that's what that's about. They feel backstabbed and betrayed by this Libra. Tell me about this hacker scammer, a Black woman. Tell me about this hacker scammer, a Black woman. This is going on in real time. Somebody is still hacking you, hacking your phone, okay? So somebody is hacking your phone right now still, but they're not getting what they expect. They were hoping you would be taking some kind of action to go somewhere or do something so that they could find a way to try to set you up. But they can't move something forward because you don't do a whole lot, whoever you are, okay? And they're sad. They can't move something forward. So even hacking your phone, it's like these people have done everything that they could possibly do to you to the 10th power, to the point where you can't do nothing without them setting or laying a trap in the north, in the south of you, in the east, in the west of you, every corner, the northwest, the southwest, the northeast, the southeast. every single corner they've got you surrounded and cornered in your life. So you're in some forget it then. I don't want to curse on this, but you're like, forget it then. If every direction I turn, I'm not going to use my phone unless I absolutely have to call my job, or I have to do something. But I just won't be bothered with anything, since they have to invade every single space of my life through technology. I'll just find things to do and enjoy myself, and just stay off of my phone. I'm not going to talk to nobody, communicate. I'm not going to participate in any activities, look anything up. I just will stay away from the phone altogether. How about that? Y'all gonna block all my phone calls? If y'all, I might as well just turn the phone off then, and just not use the phone at all and find something else to do. You understand? If all your emails are going to be monitored and blocked and filtered, and all your phone calls are blocked going out and coming in, and they're overdoing their power, and they're overdoing it. All you're going to do is just, okay, well, just leave the phone on in case of whatever, and just don't ever touch the phone. Leave the phone over there and don't interact with it at all. If you go out, leave the phone at home. You understand? Don't look nothing up on your phone. You understand? So whoever this black woman hacker scammer is, it was hard for them to do something because you're too secretive. Clarify the moon. What is the moon? Yeah. You keep everything in your head, like the Jamaican brother in the Malcolm X story movie, when he said, I keep all my numbers in here. He said, I keep the numbers in my head. That's how I never get caught with the paper. All right, anything else, Holy Spirit, about this? Yeah, somebody didn't think right. Someone's not thinking right about something, about orchestrating something in your community. They're stupid. Clarify, niece. What's this about someone's niece? Someone's niece is trying to energy harvest or thinking about how they didn't have the skill to do something. So somebody's niece might be thinking about how they did not have the skills to get something done, and it was too much of a burden, and how now you know everything with the sun and how it was illuminated, and how now the cycle's over. Okay, and what about this niece? What about this niece? Okay. Someone is not in a mental imprisonment anymore about an Empress in the reverse, or a Page of Pentacles. So I don't know, maybe someone was afraid of a Libra, okay, or an Empress reverse. You're about to have Justice, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of, what's the Page of Pentacles? Oh, okay, got it. Okay. So, whoever you are, you might have a niece and a younger earth sign that might have stayed away from you while all this was going on, possibly because they were in a mental imprisonment about a Libra doing magic to hurt them or intimidate them or something. I'm picking up on two people that might be intimidated or felt intimidated by the people that were coming up against you, and they've been out of your life. One is a younger earth sign and the other is a niece energy. So I don't know, these people might want to reconnect with you now that this is all over, because there were some pretty dangerous people that were coming for you. And if your niece has any children, or whoever that younger earth sign is, they could, I can't imagine how many people in your family or that you were connected to that they may have been intimidating about staying away from you. And do you really want us to start stalking and doing to you and your children what we're doing to this person? I can't imagine how many people were afraid to speak up, that have their own children, that were nervous about their job and what these people, this cult, is able to do, because the FBI is involved, the CIA is involved, the NSA is involved, crooked police officers, crooked judges are all involved. So if they can abuse power to do so much against you, if they've got public assistance or any kind of benefit they need for their children, or a job or anything going on in their life, and they wanted everyone to isolate you. Imagine the destruction they would have done in other people's lives connected to you that were afraid. Okay, so you might have some family members that might want to reach back out to you that's not afraid anymore now that this is over. So if you were in isolation, I would still be careful with people, but just understand everybody is not as protected as you, and everybody is not as strong as you are. Okay, you have divine protection. Okay, these people in your family, that's an illusion of the matrix anyway. So they might not have the same spiritual ranking and protection as you. They might have been intimidated. So there might be some people coming back around to you. Okay, so you don't have to be in isolation for the rest of your life if you're isolated right now. All right, final message, Holy Spirit. I have the Magician. Because think about how many death spells they did on you, whoever I'm talking to. If they were doing death spell after death spell after death spell nonstop, day and night on you, imagine them threatening your family members, nieces, nephews, cousins, and other people that have children. Imagine these people, if you talk to that family member, we decided we're going to isolate and sacrifice. We're going to go after your children. And we're going to do death spells while they're on the school bus. We're going to do death spells while they're eating their lunch. They'll choke. They've seen these people do horrible things. Okay? And everybody, again, doesn't have the same level of protection as you. And everybody's not as brave as you are. Okay? All right, final message, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody's really sad. Somebody's really sad that you are out of their life. The sun. Okay? Someone might have saw you as the sun. Okay? And when people have children, they got to protect their kids. Okay, somebody was not happy with something. They were disappointed about a King of Pentacles that was holding back, causing a Page of Pentacles to hold back from you. This is a younger Earth sign. Yeah, they didn't like the fact that somebody was in their ego about being so destructive against you. Okay, and give me a final message. And we'll close this out. All right, I have the Hierophant in reverse. Someone can't move to calmer waters. It might be a Taurus. Can't move to calmer waters right now. All right, the Knight of Pentacles, reverse. Right now, this person's life could be discombobulated, okay? A Gemini too. Their life might be discombobulated right now. Someone could have both Gemini and Cancer in their chart. They couldn't get away with it. Aries, so a Gemini and a Taurus hired an Aries to do something to you, and they couldn't get away with it, and they didn't get their wish fulfillment, and the truth is out. They couldn't keep it a secret or keep hidden what they were doing. Final message, which was to hold you back and slow you down. And they're having a huge tower right now, all of them, because you're about to be blessed. Yes, you're about to get your blessings. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's it. They hired an Aries to hold you back, and you're about to get your blessing. That's it. Something could be coming towards you very quick. Now somebody's got karma attached to them too, but someone could be coming towards you very quickly. Okay? There might be someone coming towards you very quickly. I'm going to leave it right there. Guys, I am QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'm sorry, Love of the Highest Vibration. This is I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love right now. I show gratitude for full restoration financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. I show gratitude for the Most High God, Yeshua, Jehovah. I show gratitude for my ascended masters, my angels, my ancestors, and my guides of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for each one of the planets that God put in place with its unique types of energy that help get our prayer requests granted. O Holy One, the Sun, who sits at the head of Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, the Moon, Mercury, Venus. Right now, I decree and declare, I command every demonic spirit in this life and in this environment, in my village. I command you to get out my life, my home and environment right now. Umima is a consuming fire. Right now, I release fire on every evil demonic spirit, using anyone or anything in this life or in my environment, in my energy, to cause any spiritual, financial, or physical imbalance with negative energy to anything or anyone in my collective of the highest vibration of love. I sanctify this prayer with the holy fire of my Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire, which is my Holy Spirit, that I invoke with my holy words. Kadus, 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 for cleansing and for redemption right now. Abatachin hoy, besamai mitano, samei kadis, mangistita, fakadit, besamai, in the hornet, in the hoop, bamadar to whom. Yelet in jerachin and sutanzade, badelachin and nim, Yeker Berlin, Inya, Yabadalunan, Yeker, and Nemanil. Wadafatanam, Atagban, Kakafu, Adaninji, Mungis, Yantanatana, Highland, Nizganam, Levele Alamu, Amen. Boxum, Boxum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlat, Amen. Boxum, Boxum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlat, Amen. Boxum, Boxum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlat, Amen. I decree and declare the sun will not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. Right now, I take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent toward me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter, burn to ashes to the ground. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life right now, and in this environment, in my energy, in my life right now, burst into flames and scatter. Let its power be banished and destroyed by the authority in Christ. I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment right now. Let every force of darkness get and flee from my life, my collective, my home and environment. I return all spell work directly back to the sender. I command you, there you go, back to the sender right now. Catch fire right now in the name of Yeshua, every witchcraft power sponsoring repeated problems and attacks. You shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire right now, every waster assigned to waste my life and time. Catch fire, scatter right now, every projection of witchcraft over my health and energy. Scatter by fire right now. I command peace, strength, tranquility throughout this day and throughout this week. Mote it be. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and let them that love it eat the fruit thereof. Let death seize upon them, and let them go straight into hell. Right now, I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life. Cease right now in the name of Jehovah. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life. Cease right now in the name of Yeshua. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life. Cease right now in the name of Jesus. Every witchcraft-inspired warfare over my contracts, over my finances. Cease right now in the name of Jesus. Jupiter. Every every witchcraft-inspired warfare over my spirit, my energy, my mental body, my emotional body, my relationships, my community, my relationships, cease right now in the name of Yeshua, Yahweh. For this day the Lord God of hosts, a day of vengeance, that I may be avenged of my adversaries, and that the sword shall devour them, and it shall be satiated and made drunk with their blood. Break every bow and cut every spear right now, and devour them. They did cry there, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, is but a noise. He has passed the time appointed. Every enemy, known and unknown, seen and unseen, you have passed the time appointed. Every enemy fighting me right now, expire by fire. Expire every enemy right now. Expire by fire. Expire in motion every pharaoh of my life. Expire right now. Every pharaoh of my life, I command you to expire by fire. Right now in earth and on the physical plane. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Silence the tongue right now of all the proud and contemptuously, those speaking proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Silence the tongue of every campaign of calamity against me. Silence the tongue of those chanting witchcraft against me. Every war strike, every scorch of tongue, every war caused by tongue of man against me, be silent in the name of Jehovah. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord. I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. Whosoever will enter coffin, or sleeps with the dead, or worships the dead, or washes the dead to wage war against me, in the name of Christ Jehovah, Yeshua, let him be silent in the grave. Let my enemies be silent in the darkness. Let my enemies be silent in the village. Silence right now. Silence in the grave. Silence in the darkness. Silence in the village. Silence in this live right now. Be silent right now in the name of Yeshua. In the name of Yahweh. Be silent right now. I command you to be silent. Every lying tongue chanting witchcraft against me, I bind, tie, knot, and bound you on earth and on the heavenly realms. Whatsoever I bind on earth is bound in heaven, and whatsoever I loose on earth is loosed in the heavens. Right now, I bind, tie, and knot every chanting tongue lying on me and chanting witchcraft against me. I bind and tie your tongue up in a knot on earth and on the spiritual heavenly realms. I bind your tongue right now. Be silent in the grave. Be silent in the village. Be silent in the darkness. Be silent in my life. Silence! Be silent. I bind every tongue speaking and chanting witchcraft against me right now. Every witch and warlock astral projecting to me in my environment. Halt their horses. Split their tendons so they can be immobilized right now. I command every witch astral projecting to me, every warlock astral projecting in my environment. Let their silver cords be cut off. Let my angels and ancestors and ascended masters cut off their sea backwards right now on the heavenly planes. Cause their airplane and Merkaba to crash and malfunction and cause their death right now. Cause their death right now. Cause their death right now. Let every witch and warlock flying in the air or crawling on the ground, in my home, in my land, in my environment, let them fall down and die. Break, bend, and twist every wing. Burn their chariots with fire and cause their witchcraft birds' wings to break in motion. Let them fall out the sky and die instantly. Let their wings break, causing them to crash and die right now. Let the enemies of my progress be openly disgraced. Let the enemies of my child be disgraced. Let every witchcraft coven against my destiny fall out the sky and be disgraced and exposed right now. As they take off, they shall crash. As they take off, they shall crash. As they take off, they shall crash. Whosoever is flying for my sake in the name of Christ, Jehovah, in the name of Yeshua, Yahweh, the Most High God, crash, land straight, break your ass and die right now. Whosoever is flying as an evil witchcraft bird against my soul, crash right now. Crash and die right now in the name of Jehovah. Crash. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It's protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be, so shall it be. Right now, I bind and contain every hex, every evil eye, every dead spell, every magic that was sent towards me and my collective. Right now, I bind and contain every bewitchment, every curse. I bind and contain in earth, and I bind and contain on the heavenly realms. I bind and contain right now every evil eye, every curse, every hex, every bewitchment, every magic, every witchcraft that was chanted, every enchantment of witchcraft, every contract and agreement. I bind and contain you in earth and on heaven, and I command you to return directly back to the sender. Abracadabra. I return all spell work back to the sender right now. I command all spell work return directly back to the sender right now. Abracadabra. I return all spell work back to the sender. I command you to go directly back to the sender right now. I now close all portals and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me. And I fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. So shall it be. Ashe. Mote it be. Don't worry, I'm going to start a GoFundMe so I can get a new singing bowl. And I know they're making fun of me in India right now. I know it's a meme of me in India right now, baby. I know there's an Indian or somebody in Tibet or one of them countries, and they got a meme of QUAN hitting on that singing bowl. This is how you don't use the singing bowl like this. It's so funny. And they're probably laughing. It's a monk somewhere watching a YouTube video of me hitting that bell and falling over on his meditation mat, child. I'm telling you. Guys, I love you so much. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I thank you for showing up and showing out as you always do. Just as much as I assume that you enjoy my energy while you watch me, I enjoy y'all energy too. Y'all don't know. Y'all make my day. I be having a ball with y'all, believe it or not. We be having jokes and sharing laughs together. You know, y'all are the bee's knees. All right. Well, it's the start of a new week. Y'all have a blessed week. I will be back in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and have me some tea and some more breakfast. All right. I'll be back, y'all. QUAN out.